Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is me. I am looking very blonde, although it is deceiving. My roots are dark still. But today what I have for y'all, Harley, see you sit down, thank you. So what I have for y'all today is my current 2018/2019 face routine. So if you want to see how I achieve this super simple natural look, then please keep watching. Since I always begin with brows, I'm going to be taking my Goof Proof brow pencil in the shade 3.5. I also did just get the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. I've heard so many mixed reviews about it, but I've tried it once on New Year's and I actually love it. So I'm just going to be using this mirror right now. And I'm going to brush out my brows. So I did just get this product. I've only used it like 2 times. I don't really know how I like it. Kind of freaks me out, but I'm just gonna lightly brush through my brows with this. So once I get to my desired brow, I definitely love to just comb them through, make them a little more bushy. I've been loving like that boy brow type of vibe. I take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and my MAC 242 brush. And for my foundation today, I'm going to be mixing my Flower Beauty and my Huda Beauty foundations. But I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty and carving out the tops of my brows. So now for face, I'm going to be taking my Beauty Amplifier Sephora Collection primer. And the lady at Sephora actually said this was a dupe for the Becca Backlight Filter primer. And I went through that a little too quick. So just taking some on my fingers, rubbing it. And recently, since my skin has been so dry and delicate, I just kind of tap it in. Okay, so for face, I have been loving, instead of the Beauty Blender, I've been using this Morphe sponge, but I just really like it because it has 2 sides. The other side's really gross. One I do for all my wet products, so foundation, concealer, the little tip of the sponge I use for my cream products, my cream highlight in particular, so any cream highlighters. And then the other side I always use to set under the eye. I'm going to be mixing these two, as I said, the Huda Beauty, and I'm in shade Chest Leches, but this is way too dark for me. And then the Flower Beauty Light Illusion, and I'm in the shade M4. So my Shape Tape is in Fair Light Neutral. I am almost out. And I used to go overboard with this, like under my eyes, but it is pretty full coverage. A little goes a long way, and I've always struggled with that until like recently. I thought more is more, you need more, and I'm gonna go for more. Okay, so I'm gonna start kind of blending out with this brush. And I like to go back and forth between sponge and brushes. I just like to, for conceal the smaller areas, use a brush, and once I'm done, I go over it with my sponge. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend out I'm gonna go in with the brush and blend out the edges, and then taking my sponge, blending out under. Before I put any baking products on, I'm going to be taking my Jeffree Star Liquid Frost highlight, and this is in Canary Bling. So I'm going to be taking my Coty Airspun loose setting powder in translucent extra coverage, dipping into product, and just kind of shaking off the excess. And then I take just the tip and then extend it out. Since we did put highlight there, you don't want to mattify that highlight. We want to only accentuate it from here on out. Okay, so we don't want to set our liquid highlight areas because we just put a liquid highlight for a reason. We don't want to set that and make it matte and just kind of disappear. We want to keep that wet and moist, so when we put our powder highlighter on, we can just have a very, very glowy face. Now taking my Bare Minerals in Nutmeg number 24. Taking a more densely packed powder brush, I'm just going to clean up my edges. Now whatever is remaining, I'm going to dust off my nose. Okay, now taking this bronzer, we're going to take a very minuscule amount of bronzer and we are going to dust the tip. Now, since I don't really go that heavy-handed with my bronzer anymore, I'm very light, very delicate. I'm very into blush now. My favorite combo is NARS Orgasm, and it is very used. And MAC Peaches. Smile and pack this shit on. Okay. Now what I do is I take a little bit on the tip of the angled brush and I dust it on the tip of my nose, and then I do a nice swooping so it looks like I'm nice and sun-kissed. Taking this brush, I'm going to brush out any creases. Taking my favorite highlighter brush, this is the Morphe R40. Today I'm going to be using my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight. Get a generous amount and just highlight wherever my liquid highlight has been. Okay, and now to top it off, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Spritz it all over your face. I like to cover my hair. I feel like it makes it greasy. I like to blend in everything one more time into my skin so it makes like your skin looks like skin and it's not powdery. Last step for my favorite lip combination, I'm going to be taking my YSL number 13 lip pencil. Now adding my favorite lip gloss. This is the Buxom lip gloss in Sandy. And I only put this in the center of the lip. And bam, look how juicy and delicious. Even in wintertime, I still love my lip gloss. Alright guys, so that wraps it up. This was my current end of 2018, now 2019 current face routine. One of my resolutions is to try to do things that I really enjoy, and whether it's putting on makeup or filming while I'm putting on makeup and, you know, editing here and there when I do have time, I'm definitely going to be doing that because, you know, you just gotta find your hobby, find your medium, and do what makes you happy. It is 2019. We don't got time to be sad. I mean, we do, but yeah, that is it. So thanks, guys.